Are you also finding this strange? Isn't it weird when you're really focused on health, trying to do all the right things, like religiously eating a handful of nuts every day, thinking of them as some kind of longevity booster? But then those nagging little health problems don't seem to go away. We listen to all the advice from doctors, read articles in Prevention magazine, learn all about healthy living, but our blood pressure and blood sugar are still teetering right on the edge of what's acceptable, and we just can't seem to get them down. Why are our joints still aching? Those 50-something issues seem to be getting more noticeable every year. Sometimes even our memory feels foggy, the words on the tip of your tongue, or you walk into the kitchen and completely forget what you came for. Well, can you believe that the cause of all of this could be hiding right in that handful of nuts you're eating every day, the snack you consider to be your health treasure? Yep, those little guys might be quietly sabotaging your system, weakening your bones, clogging your arteries, and even feeding the bad cells in your body. Before we dive in, if you care about your health and the health of your family, please hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications. We're dedicated to uncovering the health truths that nobody wants to talk about. I'd also love to know if you'd be willing to walk this path with me. If you're watching this video and it resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. If you're struggling with similar health problems, leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Nuts have been put on a pedestal. Right, grocery store shelves are filled with them, labeled as superfoods or heart healthy, featured in ads during the Super Bowl. It's like there's some kind of magic bullet that can keep us disease-free and help us live to a ripe old age. But there's a crucial truth that's being ignored. Our bodies are no longer like they were when we were younger. Our metabolism has slowed down, and our liver and kidneys aren't as good at detoxifying. The walls of our blood vessels have also lost some of their elasticity. So what's a health food for a young person can actually be a poison for us? Today, I'm going to expose these imposters. I'm going to tell you in plain and simple terms the 4 types of nuts that older people should be extremely careful about or even avoid altogether. I'll also reveal the 4 nuts that are truly beneficial for healthy aging. Make sure you watch until the end, because these next few minutes could change your health for the rest of your life. All right, let's reveal the bad nut list, starting with number 4 and counting down. The lower the number, the greater the danger. Number 4, candy-coated bullets, gourmet chocolate nuts. I think a lot of people might see this one coming, but the harm is far greater than you might think. When we're out shopping or at the movies, we love to grab a bag of honey-roasted pecans, maple-glazed cashews, or almonds covered in a thick layer of milk chocolate. They're sweet, crunchy, and delicious. But folks, you're not eating nuts. You're eating sugar. It's like covering a perfectly nutritious whole wheat bread in layers of caramel and butter. Does that make it healthy? It's become a sugary poison bomb. Think about it. Nuts are already high in calories. When you cover them in syrups, chocolate, or artificial creamers, the calorie count skyrockets. When all that sugar hits your system, your blood sugar goes on a roller coaster ride, spiking and then crashing. This is extremely dangerous for seniors whose blood sugar is already unstable. Over time, the body's insulin sensitivity decreases, and you get closer to diabetes. Even worse for people who already have diabetes, eating these nuts accelerates the development of diabetic foot problems, eye damage, and kidney failure. Manufacturers also add artificial flavorings, preservatives, and enhancers to improve the taste. Our livers and kidneys have to process these chemicals, which adds an unnecessary burden to organs that have already been working hard for decades. These nuts have lost their original health benefits and become bombs of fat and sugar. Number 3. The beautiful double-edged sword, Brazil nuts. A lot of health-conscious people might be getting concerned about this one, Brazil nuts have become very popular in recent years. Many experts have praised them for being rich in selenium, a trace element that's sometimes touted on Dr. Oz as the king of anti-cancer nutrients. It's true, selenium is a good thing. It's an essential trace element for boosting immunity, protecting the thyroid, and fighting oxidation. But any good thing becomes a poison in excess. According to the National Institutes of Health, the upper limit for selenium intake in adults is 400 micrograms per day. Do you know how much selenium is in one Brazil nut? About 68 to 91 micrograms. That means eating 3 or 4 nuts could exceed the daily limit. Selenium poisoning isn't a joke. The symptoms might be hair loss, brittle nails, and bad breath. Long-term overdose can damage the nervous system and directly impact the thyroid function. This may cause heart palpitations, tremors, night sweats, or conversely swelling and apathy. Even the American Medical Association has warned that long-term excessive selenium intake increases the risk of type 2 diabetes. It's like a doctor prescribing 1 pill a day, and you decide to take 5 because you think it's good for you. That's not healing, it's suicide. Brazil nuts are a double-edged sword. For older people whose metabolism isn't what it used to be, it's hard to control the safe dosage. It's better to choose safer nuts than risk selenium poisoning. Number 2. Inflammation bombs, salted and high-heat roasted nuts. Now we come to number 2. Every household probably has a bowl of this on the coffee table during football season. We're talking about roasted cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, etc., that have been seasoned and roasted. The kind that is salty and savory, and you can't stop eating. Be careful. There are 2 killers hidden in there. The first is sodium or salt. We know that eating too much salt is bad for blood pressure. Seniors whose blood vessels are already hardening and whose blood pressure is generally high put huge stress on their hearts and blood vessels by eating so much sodium. They are contributing to high blood pressure and promoting stroke. The second killer is even more hidden and scarier. It's high-heat roasting. You may wonder if roasting is healthier than frying. It is a little better than frying, but the problem is the high heat. One of the most valuable nutrients in nuts is unsaturated fatty acids, especially omega-3s. Omega-3s are like firefighters for our body, and they fight inflammation. However, high heat destroys these precious omega-3s. Even worse, high heat makes the omega-6 fatty acids in nuts unstable and can create harmful substances. A healthy body needs a balance between the firefighters' omega-3s and troublemakers' omega-6s. In these roasted nuts, the firefighters are all dead, and the troublemakers are getting stronger. The result is chronic inflammation in your body. Do you feel stiffness in your fingers in the morning? Does your shoulder feel like it's glued in place? Do your knees ache when the weather changes? That's the fire in your body slowly burning your joints and muscles. These nuts are inflammation bombs. Number 1. The most insidious toxin carrier, peanuts. Here we are revealing the top of the bad nut list. I'm sure a lot of people are going to stand up and go check their pantries. Peanuts are so common that many people don't even think of them as nuts. Whether they're boiled roasted or in peanut butter, they're dangerous. The main problem is not peanuts themselves, but the toxin that easily attaches to them, aflatoxin. What is aflatoxin? It has been clearly identified as a Class 1 carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. This means it has been proven to cause cancer in humans. A well-respected liver specialist I know once shared a very sobering thought with me. He said that he's seen cases where people who led healthy lifestyles, non-smokers, non-drinkers, ended up with liver cancer. And after investigating, they found the cause was often related to peanuts they had grown themselves or bought cheaply. Aflatoxin is especially a risk when peanuts are stored improperly or become slightly moldy. The worst part is that you can't see the toxin with the naked eye, and boiling, stir-frying, or deep-frying can't kill it. You think you're eating delicious peanuts, but you're actually putting poison into your mouth. Our livers have worked hard all their lives, and their detoxification ability has declined. How can they handle this poison? In addition to aflatoxin, peanuts have two major problems. First, they are a common allergen. Second, many peanut products, especially peanut butter, have hydrogenated oils for a smoother texture. These are trans fats, a top cause of cardiovascular disease. So folks, for the sake of your liver and cardiovascular health, stay away from peanuts, especially peanuts from unknown sources that are sold in bulk or are a little stale. Absolutely avoid them. After talking about this heavy, bad nut list, I'm sure a lot of people are shocked and anxious. But I'm not here to create panic. I believe that exposing darkness empowers us to embrace the light. So, open your eyes and listen. I'm going to introduce you to 4 health-boosting nuts that can win back the health points we just lost. Gold list number 1. Architect of the brain, walnuts. Our gold list starts with walnuts that look like brains. The old saying, "You are what you eat," really applies here. Walnuts have the most plant-based omega-3s of all nuts. Omega-3s are the firefighters, and they contain a potent ingredient called ALA, which is converted into DHA in the body. DHA is essential to brain cells. The most people are afraid of getting older is senility, Alzheimer's, or the inability to remember the way home. Long-term studies have shown that regular intake of walnuts can effectively activate brain cells and delay cognitive decline, keeping you clear-minded and responsive. In addition to boosting brain function, omega-3s are also the guardian angels of the heart and blood vessels. They can help to lower bad cholesterol, raise good cholesterol, and keep blood vessels elastic and open. Eat 2 to 3 whole walnuts a day, preferably in the morning, by adding them to oatmeal or eating them as part of your breakfast. This will provide the most energy for your brain activity throughout the day. Gold list. Number 2. Ageless wonder, almonds. The second nut is recommended for people who want beautiful skin and are afraid of osteoporosis. That's almonds. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, which is like edible skincare. It has powerful antioxidant properties that can protect skin cells from free radical damage and reduce wrinkles and age spots. Eat a little every day to keep your skin radiant and elastic. Almonds are also a high calcium food. Their calcium content is among the highest of all nuts. In addition to calcium, almonds also contain a lot of magnesium, which can help calcium absorb into the bones. Eating almonds is like eating a natural calcium and magnesium supplement at the same time. Another huge benefit of almonds is that they can help to stabilize blood sugar. Remember to eat them with their brown skin because most of the antioxidants are hidden in that skin. Eat a small handful, about 10-15 grams, as a snack in the afternoon. They're healthy and provide energy. Gold list number 3. Intestinal broom, flax seeds. You may be unfamiliar with flax seeds, but they're superstars in the health world. Flax seeds have 2 magic weapons. The first is that they have a high amount of fiber. Many seniors have difficulty with bowel movements, right? If the bowels are blocked, the toxins can't get out. Flaxseed fiber is like a gentle intestinal broom that can promote bowel movements and help you to sweep out the trash and toxins in your intestines. They are also probiotics that our bodies love. The second magic weapon is the inflammation-fighting omega-3s. Flax seeds have one of the highest omega-3 contents in the plant world, which can help to put out the body's inflammation and relieve joint pain. Must be ground into powder before eating. The outer shell of flax seeds is hard, and the nutrients won't be absorbed. Eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaxseed powder a day by sprinkling it on your cereal, yogurt, or salad. It is one of the simplest and most effective ways to cleanse, detoxify, and reduce inflammation. Gold list. Number 4. Guardian of the eyes, pistachios. The last member of our gold list is the pistachio, a nut that everyone loves. Don't underestimate the pistachio. It's the guardian of our eyes. They are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients are like sunglasses for the eyes. They help to filter out the harmful blue light that protects the retina and prevents age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. Our eyes are heavily burdened by looking at our phones and TVs every day, and pistachios provide the best care for our eyes. Pistachios are also a high-quality energy bar. They are high in protein and fat, which can help us to maintain physical strength and stabilize blood pressure. Compared to other nuts, they have a relatively low fat content and a crispy texture, making them gentle and easy to digest. Choose raw pistachios that have not been bleached. Eat about 20 a day as an afternoon snack. They are satisfying, provide energy, and protect the eyes. We've reviewed the bad nut list and the gold list. The 4 killers to be careful about are 1. Peanuts, which may contain the poisonous aflatoxin. 2. Salted and roasted nuts, which inflame the body. 3. Brazil nuts, which can cause selenium poisoning. 4. Candy-coated nuts, which are high in sugar and calories. The 4 gold nuts that can truly protect our health are 1. Walnuts, which boost brain function and protect the heart. 2. Almonds, which strengthen bones and beautify the skin. 3. Flax seeds, which cleanse the bowels and fight inflammation. 4. Pistachios, which protect the eyes. I believe you now have a new understanding of nuts. Health is about choosing the right thing. You put in the work of eating nuts daily, but if you choose the wrong one, then all the effort you put in will be harmful to the body. If you made the correct choice and eat the right food, the food will be your best medicine and best supplement. As a person gets older, the thing to be afraid of is not dying, but of living without dignity and burdening the family. By eating the right food, people are not just living for a few years longer, but to be able to maintain their dignity and be able to walk to the store, able to think clearly, and able to take care of themselves. This is a responsibility to yourself and the people you love. I hope you guys go check your pantries and see if there are any of the 4 dangerous nuts and bravely get rid of them. Share this video with your family and friends. A simple act of sharing may save the health and happiness of a family. I hope everyone eats healthily and lives a strong and fulfilling life until 100 years old. We'll see you in the next video.